Hi everyone. I hope your day is going great today. Today I just wanted to record this walk through the garden with me video and just show you spring is coming. Everything is bustling, looking gorgeous, and it's just awesome to get out in the garden and just see what surprises you'll find. Even though I did maintenance it not long ago, I can see that a lot of things have just blossomed and multiplied, and I'm going to have to be taking care of some of those aeoniums. But everything is going so beautiful. Look at this. It is just so wonderful the way these succulents adapt. Once you get the hang of them and you don't overwater them, you find that they're very easy to take care of. But again, there's no formula. It depends on where you plant them. It depends on the sun and the temperature and the water that they get. So here you're seeing these beauties, these coral aloes. And my showstopper in my garden, I have many beautiful ones that I just love. Again, it's taken me 3 years to fine-tune my garden and find out what works and what doesn't work, and these are the ones that have made it. And right now I'm about keeping stuff in my garden that is easy to maintain, that is not finicky, and that really is long-lasting, because I found that a lot of the echeverias are not long-lasting, but the Sahara and the red-ruffled echeveria, the agavoides, the esmeralda, all those are, long-lasting. They've been with me for a while and they've been doing great. And here she is. She's just gorgeous. Her and her babies are just enhancing my garden beautifully. Here you'll see a bloom spike. This is from one of my Cameronia aloes. It kind of got damaged, so I had to take it out, and I just stuck it in the sansevierias, and hopefully it'll bloom even though it was cut off, and give some substance and some pleasure to the little birds that fly around trying to get the nectar. I have my wind chime tied because it's been so windy in Southern California. My bird bath, oh my goodness, it's doing so beautiful. That's the carnadense that I purchased online, I don't know, it's probably a year ago or less than a year. And it was a little bit damaged when I received it, and it's taken off. I'm going to have to replant that one in the ground because it's a bit stressed here and it needs some room to spread its legs. It's one of those big, beautiful ones, so. The Haworthii is doing beautiful, the geraniums. And my cacti. Here my monstrose cactus is doing so great. Yeah, these cacti get spider web on them, but you have to bring your artist brush out, and from afar, never try to clean it off with your fingers because you will get hurt. And oh, my beautiful mama aloe. Well, this is actually a daughter aloe. I had another beautiful mama aloe, and this is the daughter, and she is already full blown, having tons of babies. And she every year throws a bloom spike that is just glorious. The sticks on fire, beautiful. This one, I have several off of a little plant I bought. This one just takes off, and once you have it, you can propagate it like crazy, and it has those beautiful colors right now because of the cold. Here you're seeing where my cherry tree used to be. I had to take it out. It did not do good with the summer heat against the fence. So I figure, I'll go ahead and put my Mexican fence posts. Cacti, since as you can see, all these are doing great here. I think these will just flourish and take off. The eucalyptus is doing great. I took several cuttings this Christmas season and put them in a vase and used them for other projects, and it's just a producer. I love this little tree. My reused fountain, full of cotyledon and other little plants that I planted, is doing great. And I just put this one together, my grandicornis. It's just so tall, and it just needed a place to grow, and I went ahead and put it in this arrangement in this pot. Hopefully it'll do good. I just brought this one from the other side, which wasn't getting too much sun or anything like that, so it's not really colorized, but as you can see, all these beautiful, beautiful plants. My Pride of Madeira just took off this year. I'm so excited about that one. Here you're seeing a sad arrangement of a geranium, but I'm going to be filling it with some. I have some in another pot, so I'm going to be putting them in that pot. And yeah, here I had turned this one to the side, but I just refilled it. And if you don't let the pot harden the dirt, the soil, it'll just flow out. Here you're seeing this bird's nest of Sansevieria, and this one is my favorite. I have the regular Sansevieria, the snake plant, or mother-in-law's tongue, which they call. And that's not one of my faves. I don't really like it that much. It gets too tall and lanky. No, I like the bird's nest one. That's the best one. Here you're seeing my blue cactus, and this one I had chopped off and started off, and this was a couple of years ago, or close to 3 years ago. And look at it, it's taken off, but it's growing very slow, and that's because it's in a pot, and really it's time to plant it in the ground, so I might be doing that. Here you're seeing the little attachment to the porch for the shade that we put on this side, and it's doing great. This is kind of what I'm going to do in the other section of my garden on top of my beautiful succulents, something a little more permanent. This area, it's neglected, I have to confess, but it's surviving. It's doing good. I have several that I have to repot and reposition, and I think I'm going to be getting rid of this little clutter situation going on in here of these little pots. Maybe just streamline them to another area. But yeah, this they're holding on. My starfish Sansevieria is doing great. And I think I have a coral aloe here that's doing really good too. My epiphyllum, this one's a Thanksgiving bloomer or a Christmas bloomer, but it bloomed like last month, and it's been blooming, and I think this is the last of the beautiful blooms. But here you're seeing a blue candlestick cactus, and it's, as you can see, it's not as dark as the other one. This one gets a lot of spider web. I need to really bring a brush out here and brush it up, clean it up. Yeah, but I'm very, very pleased. Everything is looking great. And we still have a little bit of weed. I have to refresh the rock. We purchased it. I just need help with the refreshing out here and tackling those little weeds that are still in the rock. We have several that we pulled the big ones, but the smaller ones are still there. So, but yeah, this beautiful mama, I'm gonna need to take her out and just take all those babies off and find them another place. The Mexican salvia bloomed. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. And now those blooms have died. I don't know if I'm going to cut it back a little bit. And yeah, so that it can bloom in the summer. All this beautiful, beautiful arrangement, doing great. The topsy-turvy. That one I totally ignore it. See these pots? I really barely started coming out here. I come out here every day, but to maintenance the area, because really I don't want to have the temptation in the winter of overwatering these plants, because you will kill them. It's very hard when they're in pots to control the watering, so less is more, definitely. And here my area where I have my opuntia is looking great. They are getting too much water from the other side, and it's just a constant battle with these association people that don't get it through their heads that they overwater the hedge on the other side, and they don't have drippers, and I don't know, it's just a problem. But again, I have to deal with it every year, and I don't know what I could do since it is on a slight slope. It's just a problem. In the future, I might have to put a raised bed here to have my succulents out here if I want to keep them like this without hassling with the association that this is a constant problem. But so far, hopefully everything is going to continue looking beautiful and giving me this beautiful, peaceful enjoyment. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and welcome to all the new subscribers. I will talk to you guys later.